Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
He has riot guns, M16s, ARs, AKs.
Scott.
Newly released calls of from 911 giving us fresh insight into the chaotic standoff over the holiday weekend in St. Clair Shores.
New developments in a disturbing series of events on the west side this morning. The man police believe shot 3 people and brutalized a little girl was in custody. An 8-year-old boy and his mother and another man shot and critically injured. But it didn't stop there. A 3-year-old girl assaulted as well. It happened at a home on Mackenzie Street near Joy and Livernois. And Priya Mann has been working that story today. Let's get to her. Priya, we know the 8-year-old and his little sister are at Children's Hospital now.
Yeah, that's right. That 8-year-old boy, Devin, is in critical condition. His little sister is expected to survive, but this was such a vicious, unprovoked attack on this family while they were asleep in their home. That 3-year-old girl, she was hit so violently, she lost most of her teeth.
And the little girl was special to me because I knew her.
During a violent attack, the 3-year-old was hit so hard, she lost most of her baby teeth.
How do anyone on this earth hurt a 3-year-old child?
The girl's mom, 8-year-old brother, and another man were shot in their home early Tuesday morning.
I feel bad for everybody, but I feel worse for her.
William Shepard lives next door and says the 3-year-old was affectionately dubbed Lil Mama.
This little girl would come and talk to me. She knew my name. She would knock on my door. So I'm genuinely distraught.
Her 11-year-old brother was able to escape as his family was being shot and beaten. He ran to a nearby tire store begging for help.
God had his back. He gave him the forethought and knowledge of how to get away and to see that he safely got away.
The gunman took off and the family was rushed to the hospital. The adults and the 8-year-old boy critically injured.
They were okay people. That guy, I'd see him go to work, just like I go to work. She took care of her kids. She took her kids to the park.
After an exhaustive manhunt Tuesday afternoon, Detroit police arrested the suspected gunman.
I know whoever done it should roast in hell. Prison's not good enough for him.
You know, the scene was so devastating. Police chaplains were called in to help officers, and just hours after the shooting, that suspected gunman was arrested about 10 miles away from that home on the city's west side. Reporting live from Children's Hospital, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Yeah. Okay, Priya.
Well, we've been reporting on that 28-hour standoff in St. Clair Shores, which ended with the suicide of a barricaded gunman and the woman in the home with him. Tonight, the 911 calls that came in from people desperate for help as the bullets started flying. Mara McDonald live on St. Margaret tonight with those calls. And Mara, very, very chaotic.
Karen, take a look still. You've got police out here. This is the home where all of this went down. You can see what a mess it is. Every window blown out, the front of the house taken off. You can even see the sidewalk is gouged up. It gives you an idea of how desperate and violent those 28 hours were.
Before the shooting starts, Shanita Jackson calls 911. Her neighbor, Tom Eilenfeld, has been putting a laser pointer on her family's heads shortly after 10 o'clock at night on July 4th.
I'm feeling harassed by my neighbors.
Ma'am, I understand, ma'am. Can you go back in your house?
He's going after my brother. No, he's following my brother.
You're at St. Margaret Street?
Oh, he fired the gun. He fired his gun.
The shooting has started. She's trying to get her family inside.
I don't know the address. We on St. Margaret. A guy's shooting at us.
Well, he's shooting at you?
Yes. Hurry up.
Okay, we already have officers on the way. What does he look like?
He's a white male, older male. He just went back in his house.
Her 12-year-old niece has been hit in the arm, her mother hit in the leg. 911 is flooded with calls.
911, what is the address of your emergency? Hello, this is 911.
As 911 operators are trying to get info as they send police in, it's amazing how many calls to 911 have people on the other end who aren't paying attention or who will just scream into the phone, making it impossible to understand what's happening. But not all. Some neighbors familiar with Eilenfeld see what's going down and get on the phone, providing critical info.
He has riot guns, M16s, ARs, AKs,
And from what my other buddy just told me, he just went out to Elkton and picked up 100,000 rounds.
Back here live with that kind of information, it is no wonder that St. Clair Shores called in MSP's bomb squad, and they had the reaction and the resources out here that they did. You see the flowers on that car over there. Those are for the woman who was inside this house with Ihlenfeld. Police will tell you that he killed her. She was his girlfriend, and then he turned the gun on himself. There is a candlelight vigil for her here in the neighborhood tonight around 9 o'clock. We're live in St. Clair Shores. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Obviously thinking of her friends and family.
No doubt. Well, we've been awaiting a warm-up coming our way.
Yes, and Ben's going to join us because we're going to enjoy it now, and then things are going to change a little bit, too.
They are, Karen and Devin, tomorrow. In fact, today the 90s nowhere close. You got to go down to Missouri, I think, to pick them up. Kansas City and St. Louis both checking in the low 90s as we speak. But the showers and thunderstorms also top of mind because tomorrow we've got a severe threat that is going to linger at least in the afternoon and evening. We'll talk timing on that coming up. The rest of the evening looks fantastic. We're going to fall out of the mid-80s here into the 70s. Humidity remains low tonight until we get to about midnight. Then it starts creeping up towards morning. We'll notice it a little bit as we wake up, but we're really going to notice it in the afternoon, and that's going to fuel the potential for thunderstorms. We'll talk about that, plus updating your 4-zone forecast, looking at those sweltering highs tomorrow, all coming up in a few minutes. Guys?
The family of a 21-year-old Detroit man shot to death on the 4th of July is speaking out. This is Dion Bridges, who we're told was just sitting outside at a table when someone started firing gunshots near 7 Mile and Shaner. Dion's family members sharing their grief today with our Larry Spruill.
Dion's family tells me that he was sitting in that chair the night he was killed on July 4th, and I just spoke with his mother and his grandmother, and they tell me this has been a tough time for the family.
I'm hurt. I haven't ate nothing. I haven't ate nothing ever since that happened. I couldn't see for 3 days.
It's a pain Ann says she cannot describe. Ann did not want her face shown on camera because she fears for her family's safety, especially since her 21-year-old grandson Dion was shot and killed at this very spot on July 4th. It's been days since the shooting, but Ann remembers every detail, especially the phone call.
And I didn't find out till I came over here and seen him laying on the ground with the blood coming out of his head. And then what you think how I supposed to feel about that?
Police say someone shot Dion Bridges while him and his friends were sitting at a table outside. Police say the suspect fired those deadly shots down the alley. It's something his mother, who also did not want her face shown on camera, can't forget.
It's like a pain in my body that I never felt before. They ripped my son from his family. He did not deserve this. He did not deserve it at all.
And I did ask the grandma what would she say to the person who killed her grandson. She simply says that she forgives that person, but of course she would like for them to turn themselves in. We're live tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All right, and if anyone has information on that case, obviously call police. Thank you, Larry.
625 more manufacturing jobs are coming to Detroit with the announcement of a new supplier plant on the city's east side. Dakota Integrated Systems is going to build a $55 million plant at the old Kettering and Rose schools to build parts for Fiat Chrysler's new assembly plant. Just like the FCA plant deal, Detroiters will be first in line, we're told, when it comes to filling those new jobs. And the money from the sale of the land is going to Detroit schools.
This has been a long abandoned and neglected site that was a drain on the Detroit public school system. And now, as a result of this, the property will be purchased and $2.6 million will go to the schools, be able to be invested in our children.
Not fully a done deal. Plan has to be approved by the Detroit City Council, but the plant is scheduled to open in late 2020.
A fire had smoke pouring out of a Sterling Heights Ford plant this morning, forcing workers to evacuate and firefighters to call for help. This is the Ford Axle plant at 17 Mile and Mound Road. Officials say it took 40 firefighters 3 hours to get that blaze under control. That's because the fire was in a hard-to-reach machine connected to thousands of gallons of oil. An investigation into the fire continues while crews work to get that plant back to normal operations.
Police were seen raiding a large building in Detroit in what they say was an illegal marijuana operation bust. Here's Sky 4 footage of the building on Livernois near Puritan. Police say they worked with the DEA and others to sweep the building, and they say it's in connection to illegal marijuana growing operations and illegal marijuana shops, too. H. Ross Perot, the self-made billionaire from Texas, has passed away.
Perot became one of the nation's richest men as the founder of the computer services giant Electronic Data Systems Corp. He sold control of the company to General Motors back in 1984. Then in 1992, Perot ran for president as an independent, taking on President George H.W. Bush and Democrat Bill Clinton. He drew nearly 19% of the vote. That's the biggest percentage for a third-party hopeful in 80 years. Perot was 89.
It's like a character from American folklore
really
with that
politics.
accent. He
Yeah.
sure did. Still to come, breaking the barrier, how connecting Detroit and Grosse Pointe Park is much more than a physical change.
Plus, calls for a Trump cabinet member to resign over something that happened back in 2008. That's ahead, but first, here's Rod.
The former owners of this house want to change the rules.
The county sold the property and kept all the money.
They think the way the county took their home and resold it is against the law. We'll take a look.